What's going on, guys? It's Kyle again with DTOM Knives and Gear, and today we are going to be looking at the QSP Penguin pocket knife. This one is in blue micarta, so beautiful. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. All right, this knife, the QSP Penguin. This knife was brought to the channel by none other than the man himself, Lefty EDC. I know I've talked about him quite a bit over the last few videos. Well, it's because he loaned me quite a bit, but he's also become one hell of a friend. Me and him and Jake from Bearded Gear kind of have this group Instagram chat that we have just been talking nonstop about anything and everything, knives, life, and he's just become a really good friend. Unfortunately, he's left-handed, Lefty EDC. You know, usually those people are the devil. I'm just kidding. I give him hell about that all the time. My brother is left-handed. But yeah, that's the kind of friend he is. We kind of give each other crap. And if you know me in real life, if I'm not giving you crap, that means I don't like you. So anyways, just a really good friend. He let me have this QSP Penguin. And when I say let me have, he brought it. He sent it to me for the channel, but he said, hey, you know what? If you know somebody who it needs a good knife, I want you to give this knife away. So I'm not going to give away it on the channel. It's going to be a personal thing. Don't worry. I have a giveaway coming up. But it was just so amazing because I was thinking about that, thinking about getting a knife for a non-knife person who doesn't carry a knife every day at work. And this is going to be perfect. So Lefty EDC, I can't bump my chest because the camera's in the way, but you're the man. He's just an awesome guy. So, and yeah, this one is perfect. What do we have? So the QSP Penguin is in a lot of different forms. This one is in this blue micarta that almost looks like denim. And I love this. It feels amazing. I love micarta. It's one of my favorite handle scales. And the QSP, for what you pay for this, we'll go over the price in a little bit, but you're going to be amazed, is just absolutely wonderful. It also has a very wonderfully done sheep's foot D2 blade that is just a very utilitarian blade shape that turned out to be an excellent, excellent EDC companion when I was carrying this. It does have a lanyard hole for you guys who like the lanyard, steel liners, and a deep carry pocket clip. And an excellent one, by the way, too. The screws are not recessed, but they're small enough to where they do not get in the way when you put this in your pocket. So awesome. I love the pocket clip. You know, got some standoffs there, open construction for easy cleaning. The action for the thumb studs are just amazing, especially for the price. There's that price again. This thing fires out of there like it's assisted, and then watch that. Do you see that action? I mean, you get the lock bar out of the way, it's a liner lock, and it just falls shut, and then just shaky, shaky. Listen to that detent. Boom. So, yeah, the action, stellar for the price, absolutely amazing. D2, I know a lot of people like D2 and a lot of people don't. I don't mind D2, especially for the price point that this knife comes in at. It's just a beautifully well-made knife. I've got big hands. This is not a huge knife. This is not a small knife. But it is a knife that I can get 4 fingers on. It's cramped, but I can get 4 fingers around it. So anybody who has less or smaller size hands than me should be even more comfortable than I am on this knife. No choking up on this bad boy. It's just right here. The jimping is done amazingly. I mean, I love that jimping. Not too sharp, not too slippery. It's just, you know, it locks you in right there. You can get behind the knife, do some really hard cuts. The tip on it is precise enough to be able to do any kind of little spin cuts on paper, cutting things out. Just an amazing, amazing value in this knife, I believe. Now, I've been talking about the value. This thing is $30. $30. I mean, I know people that spend $30 or less on knives at Walmart and whatnot, and I'm telling you, those knives should never even go on the shelves. You should never buy those cheapo Walmart knives again. And there's so many great options out there. QSB being a brand is one of them. Yes, this is a China-made knife, but for the price, you absolutely can't beat it. Let's go ahead and put it up against some of the other knives that we have in this category. This is the Civivi Elementum. They have this in micarta. This one happens to be wearing the copper, and I think this was like $68. But the ones that are in D2 and like G10 and micarta are less, but still going to be more expensive than the Penguin. But as you can see, as far as the length, really similar to the Elementum. As far as another knife you guys might be familiar with, here it is against the Para 3. So very similar size there, just a great EDC size. Now, when I was talking about great value EDC knives, this is one of my favorites. This is the CRJB Felspar. Now, as you can see, though, it's a lot bigger of a knife. A lot of people in the EDC community, especially the people that don't carry knives on a regular basis that are trying to start out, which is who this knife is going to be going to, I believe that the Felspar is a little bit too big for most of those people. This one, I think, is the perfect size. So this one is a $35 knife in D2 and G10, contoured. This one, same kind of material. You got micarta, though, on this one, so, and $35 versus $30, not going to break the bank. Another one that I really fell in love with, this is the Free Tiger FT903. This was actually a gift from my wonderful, wonderful friend, brother from another mother, Mr. Big Bore Knife and Gear. He sent me this, and holy crap was I blown away when I found out that this knife was $25. So $30, $25. I'm telling you guys, if you're looking for a knife and you've got on a budget, these kind of options are what you need to pick. Not go to Walmart, not try to find anything. You know, just go to the YouTube community, type in budget knives, and I'm telling you, you will find a lot of better options. As you can see, definitely still a little bit longer of a knife than this. So as far as EDC and those new people, I think the QSP Penguin, size-wise, is about perfect for those guys. It's about 7 1/8 inches long with a 3.125 blade length, but it's 2.875 on the cutting edge, and it's that sheep foot blade, like I said, with a satin on the blade. Let me wipe it off here. Okay. Take a look at the satin finish on the blade. If I can get my camera to focus, there's the QSP logo. Focus, camera. So as you can see, this one has been used. It's got a little bit of spotting there, which is typical for D2, but I did put some oil on it. Come on, camera. Do it. Do it. What the hell? There we go. As you can see, D2. And those beautiful micarta scales. I just really dig it. They did an excellent job on the micarta. And, of course, this wonderful, very, very sharp D2 blade. I'm telling you guys, this one is definitely a budget knife to look at if this is your price range, because I can't fault this knife for anything. The liner locks, you know, it's full steel liners. It's very thin. The lockup is good, nice and solid, no blade play. Easy to get out of the way and to disengage. The thumb stud action. I mean, this thing reminds me of like my Waypoint, my TRM Atom as far as the action on a thumb stud. You can't beat it. Absolutely can't beat it. So this is a winner in my book. Like I said, they have it at quite a few different configurations. If micarta is not your thing, you know, they have it in G10, I believe. I think they even have it in carbon fiber. But don't quote me on that because I didn't see one of those. But I believe as far as all the knives from QSP, they kind of give you a lot of variety. But this one is really cool. I've never had anything in hand with a blue micarta, and I'm a fan. Like I said, it almost looks like denim, and that's just so super cool. So if you're interested in this knife, they've got them all over the place. I know they have them on Blade HQ. I think I've even seen them on Amazon. If I can get some links, I'll put them down below. But definitely one to look for. QSP, I've had a few of their knives. They're definitely a company to watch. You've got some of these really awesome budget brands that are out there, QSP being one of them, and I would highly recommend going through the list of their knives because I bet you will find something that you like as far as aesthetics and the blade shape that you want in their catalog. So, guys, I really appreciate you stopping by and checking it out with me. Definitely go to Lefty EDC on Instagram, tell him how much we love him because he is awesome for allowing us to have this knife and then also saying to me to give this to somebody. I am super stoked about doing that. He's just an awesome dude. Stay safe out there in this crazy world that we are living in, and we will see you in the next one.